Lando ascended. Today, we found ourselves again at the Misfits house after a very interesting evening for two of our homies, Clea and Damian, and huh, Jessie is having a hangover apparently. So, what does everyone do?
Uh, I I would guess that Damien would be walking down in his pajamas and pouring himself a bowl of cereal, maybe even putting some sliced bread in the toaster.
You guys wouldn't have noticed Jesse laying. He's just on the couch there for the past night, I suppose. He's just laying there with earphones on, listening to his MP3 player.
Um, Damien will look, give him a wave, but not bother him.
Well, Clea will come out of the garage. This is humming a pretty happy tune, weirdly enough. So go to the kitchen and get some pizza out of the fridge, put it in the microwave, have a normal pizza breakfast, as she does.
Ah, good morning, Clea. Ah, I see. Breakfast
Hey,
of the
homie.
champions. How are you doing, homie?
I'm, I'm good. I'm good, weirdly enough. Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Um, I had an interesting meeting. Yes, last evening. Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
well, I guess me too.
it was way more pleasant than than the last few weird shit things that happened. He
Oh,
smiles.
yeah, yeah. Mine too. I was out. I went to the uh, food place with the breadsticks, and we went to a
What
movie.
what was it called? Italian place.
Yeah. The
Matlock's.
yeah. The place with the bobs.
Oh, you too. Huh.
Oh, you were there? I didn't see you.
Um. Uh. To be fair, knowing our luck, I let's see. I was there in the late afternoon, but I left before the evening really started.
Oh no, I was there in the evening, and then we went to
Ah,
the movie.
yeah. Probably we. Who knows? Maybe we missed each other by 5 minutes, maybe by an hour. Who knows?
It's okay. I think it would have been awkward. I don't know. Who were you with?
Uh, Pam,
Pam?
Pamela, Pamela.
Oh wait, that
A
rings a bell. Give me a second. You're gonna
okay,
see
will
her run
do,
off to
homie. And
run
he
off
start eating cereal.
to the what you call it? Fuck, the garage, and then she'll come back and she'll be like, "Well, that's quite a coincidence, I guess."
Why that? He says between
Uh,
or yeah, between cereals.
no, you go ahead and tell me about her, and then I'll tell you. I guess.
Um, is everything okay? Uh,
Yes,
I hope it's no
everything's
bad news because I really I'm really fed up of bad news at the moment.
no. No, I don't think so. But yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
Tell me.
okay. You have me curious, but I'll do as you wish. I'll do as you wish. Mm.
Jesse's like going to slowly like peek above the couch, just slowly peeking, just staring at you guys. Like
Ah,
what the fuck he's talking about?
I guess we both comedically turn our heads to look at him.
yeah.
Hey, homie.
How you
Uh,
doing?
want some
Hey,
breakfast? As he's shaking a piece of pizza in the air.
uh,
I've got some freshly made toast. If you want, I can butter it and put some honey on it for you.
sure.
That sounds a bit dirty.
Uh,
Honey, dirt. Oh, screw it. You know what? I'm in a good mood.
You
And
two seems
Damien goes over and puts the butter and also puts some honey on it, makes it ready, and then walks over to Jesse and hands it to him. Here you go, champ.
thank you. You guys seems to be very happy today.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Um,
What's wrong with you?
I think
are you
it's
okay?
that Irish coffee that Irish guy made.
Well, maybe you should
Oh, I think
stop
he's
drinking
hungover.
Irish coffee. You should drink like normal coffee or no coffee because I
Oh,
guess
wait.
coffee's okay.
Um, hmm, hmm, hmm.
Did you go back to
What?
The
boats?
question, the sanctum up there,
No.
uh, to whom does the sanctum actually belong?
It belongs to both the professor and I.
Ah, okay, both of you are hermetic. Okay, then, hey, if you're being plagued by a really bad hangover, I could work my life magic.
Nah, it's a lesson, right? You gotta
Yes.
learn from
Yeah,
it.
spoken
Then,
like a proper hermetic.
yeah.
Okay.
And he just smiles at you. He definitely seems happier than a few
Okay.
days ago.
Anyway, eat your toast. Darren was telling us about his date or whatever it was.
Damien blushes a little bit at the word date. Well, date. It was more a meeting. Yes,
They're
a
just gonna
meeting.
stand up and walk up to you guys. So you went on a date with Mina or something?
Uh,
That's
no,
awkward.
I had a meeting with Pamela. Turns out she is one of the fallen, fallen angels. If you guys remember, back at the White Wolf, she was the one that really got up into my private space and
Oh,
and was pretty
yeah,
sure that she
she
knew
does
me,
that.
although I'd never seen her before.
Yeah, she does that.
She does. Okay, I'll ask later. I'll ask later. I'll humor you.
Yeah.
So anyway, she told me I should meet her at Matlock's when the if I wanted to have a chat with her and that she would like to have a chat with me. So I went. I discovered that Matlock's is a place where basically, any of us quote unquote supernaturals can go. And it was actually really nice. The food was really nice. Not that I ate much, but anyway. So I met her, and um, she basically let slip that she knew me apparently from a previous life, but that she also had apparently also hopped in, different dimensions. So,
What?
yeah, yeah. I don't have all the details, but
You know, that's really interesting. So it's
that it
possible
is.
to hop over dimensions with just without the use of the. Ah. Anyway,
Well,
sorry. Go on.
at least for them, those are celestial beings. That's a whole different
Yeah, they
ball
do some
game.
weird things, I'll say.
Yeah, definitely. But I'll get to that. So basically, we had a bit of a talk, and she likes her immature jokes. That's for sure. But she was also quite charming. Um, anyway, so we talked, and it turns out that she would like my help with something. What was that? She and Taryn, um, or some other friend of hers, had apparently kept another um, an enemies of theirs. Who knows? Maybe another fallen, or maybe something closer to a full-blown demon. As in bad
Oh.
entity.
Well, the last time I was with them, we went to find one of ours. That was the guy that was after us in the library, I think, because he was being kept and then he escaped from the boat.
Was he being kept in a specific prison that they had built for him?
It was a boat.
It was a okay. I didn't know
Yeah, like
that.
we were on the boat and we were shooting the Tulu monsters and he wasn't there. And yeah.
Jesse's just making this "what the fuck did I miss" kind of face while eating
Oh,
toast.
wait. I didn't tell you about this, did I?
I'm. I don't think you told me about it either.
Oh, it must have slipped my mind.
And in a way, I'm
It's.
kind of glad because I wasn't there, so I wouldn't be able to see those weird things you're talking about right now.
Oh, you
Really glad.
saw them in the house, the ones with the tentacles? Yeah,
Uh,
it was like those.
Um. Okay. How about I finish my story? You say how your outing went, and then we. How about then we talk about the weird tentacle stuff at the end?
Yeah, okay.
Uh, Not trying to shut you down here, just trying
Oh,
to
no, no, no,
keep
yeah.
things coherent.
Yeah, it's fine.
Uh,
You're the
yeah,
ref.
um, I'm just trying to help. You know that, homie.
Yeah.
And you know what? Sorry if I was a little rough on you. Mm, like the last two evenings, I was dealing with my own shit, and I probably was a little harsher than usual.
I think you're fine. I think. Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
don't worry about it. Just,
I'm sometimes an insecure person. I'll come straight out with that,
well,
as you
welcome to
guys
the
know.
club.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's probably the way why I'm failing so horribly with the ladies. But anyway, back to topic.
Failing, you were just out with a pretty girl.
Well, she was drop dead gorgeous. I won't lie. Most women like that would never have even given me the time of day back in. Anyway.
You're in
Now I'm going.
America. You have that accent like that Dublin British, not British, Germany type thingy,
I
like
would like to
thing
think
going
I've got
with
a
you.
British accent with a slight Germanic flavoring, but yeah. Thank
Yes,
you.
that
Well, the
Germanic
Scottish one
thing.
works too.
Yeah,
The
bloody right,
Americans love
laddie.
that stuff.
But anyway, shush.
Yes,
Let's
yes.
see what happened next.
Mm. So, so that was that, and she basically told me that she had come across me also in a different dimension, although there I didn't have Coward's Bane. There, apparently, I had Excalibur. Come to think of it, I think I dodged a bullet in this.
Wait,
With
what? Like
yes,
King Arthur's sword?
yes,
The one that came from the poopy lake.
yes,
I don't. Wait, was Excalibur the one with the lady in the lake, or was it the one in the
yes,
stone?
yes.
Eh,
Wait, no. Excalibur, the sword in the stone, took out, and then I think it was broken and then re-smithed, basically like Excalibur 2.0, and
Oh,
that
so
was
it got
then
buffed.
yes, and
Okay.
then it got reforged. At least the version of the story I know, it got reforged, and then that was the one that was handed out from the lake by the Lady of the Lake. Met the lady. Quite nice person, thing, entity, deity, whatever.
whatever. Yeah, we're sidetracked again.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, I'm yes, but anyway, the version of me here, yeah, that's no. I'm just the reincarnation of the Duke of Cornwall. So That's that. That's why I've got. And he points to Coward's Bane. That's why I have that sword. Anyway, so we talked about that. That was very interesting. She was making a bit of innuendo, but I was, well, I'm
I
so
mean,
used to it.
yeah, you should be used to it. I do it all the time.
Exactly. So it didn't even register in the beginning. Uh, I only realized that this
Was she
morning.
hitting on you?
Bob Matlock was of the opinion that she was hitting on me and that she supposedly liked me. Now, if that was him being being serious or him just making another joke, I don't know. I
Why
don't
would
know.
he be messing with you with something so serious? I don't know.
I wouldn't know either. So that's actually a good point you bring up. But anyway, so we talked about that. Then she told me about, yeah, she told me that she also asked if she could have a look at the sword. And guys,
Mm.
you can have a look at it, but
Ah,
Shut
Damien
up.
just gives you the really look.
Stop laughing.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, please do go on.
Damien waits until Jesse stops laughing and
Oh,
say,
they're
"Could
both
you?"
laughing.
Damien will wait.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're right. You're right. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, Jesse. We should be more mature. Yeah. Okay. We're done. I'm done. I'm
Yeah.
done. I'm done.
Yep. Yep.
I'm
Okay,
done.
I will. Anyway, she asked if she could have a look at Coward's Bane. Okay, that seems to work. I so I unwrapped it. And he just face palms at that point. You know what, guys? You know what? You know what? I'm
I'm
too
sorry.
sober for this shit. I'm rolling myself a doobie. You guys go and laugh. I'll go and roll myself one.
I'm sorry.
And he goes and he just stoically rolls himself a doobie. And he lights the doobie and he's smoking the doobie. And he's just waiting for you guys to get your
Okay.
shit
Okay. Okay.
together.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Okay. Whew. Wording, man.
Just got your shit.
Just stop
Da-
it. Stop it. Stop.
Damien smokes and then he starts coughing a bit because he's starting chuckling as well.
It's
Stop
contagious.
it, guys.
Okay, 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 okay. Please do go on. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Hmm.
Biggest dickus. Yeah, you're not okay.
You should, that was unfair. That is under the belt.
This is so stupid.
Oh yeah.
Okay, okay,
Oh,
okay,
thank
okay,
you,
okay,
Dahlia.
guys.
This is
Okay,
good shit.
we need to get serious. Okay. Whew. Okay.
And he passes the joint to Clear.
Yeah, she'll take the joint gladly.
Okay.
So did
So
she like your
anyway,
sword?
Damien spends a point of willpower not to laugh. Okay, so she had a look at Coward's Bane, and it was at that moment that something wasn't right. A third, and he just unpacks it, and you guys see that a third of the blade is pitch black. That
Whoa.
wasn't like that before. And
Oh
he just
shit.
holds out his arms and sort of, nobody touch this. uh, apart from me, obviously.
Is that
Anyway,
from the heart?
that she had a look at it and she was able to tell me that Bob, which apparently is the name of Jesse, you remember the butler guy who gave
Yes,
you sandwiches?
yes, it's really nice. Too bad we
His
have to kill him.
soul is currently possessing Coward's Bane, and he
What?
seems to be neutral, at least towards me.
Can
But
you tell him to make us sandwiches then?
you know
Does this
what? When
like
I have a dot in spirits, you know what? When I've reconnected to the spirits, then sure, I should be able to have a chat with him. But currently, I am disconnected of the spirits, so
So how can you
probably not.
touch it and we can't?
Um, it's magic. It's magic, bro. I'm not an expert magic crafter yet, so
But
fuck
Pam
all if I
touched it.
know. But I touched it again and nothing happened. But I was told
the
by
That's what she said.
Pamela, you know what? That joke wasn't funny when I was a kid, and it's not funny now.
Meh. Jesse liked it.
he's just gonna look away?
No comment.
Please go on, go on. And
Ah,
Clea will pass the J to Jesse.
actually, yeah, Jesse, hurry up! I need another toke.
He's just gonna pretend to smoke and give it to you.
Thanks, bro. And then he hands it back to Jesse. Okay. Mm. So, anyway, she told me I shouldn't let other people touch it just in case that Bob tries to possess, for example, you guys or some other poor schmuck. So, that's that. So that was that, and well, the weirdest thing was that some disembodied voice told me that she wasn't saying everything. So I confronted her, and that's when she came out with the info that she would like my help in locating that individual, maybe using some of my entropy magic to aid them, and if need be, she apparently knows that Coward's Bane here has got a pretty nasty bite, which is true. Um, so I was sort of maneuvered into agreeing that I would help her.
Um, what do
And
you mean a disembodied voice? Like a ghost?
uh, uh, okay, I heard a voice, but I wasn't able to find out from where it was coming from,
How
as if it had
curious.
no body. That's why disembodied.
Oh, sorry, go on.
Yeah. So after that, we got talking a little bit about the Fallen, and I got to see her true form. What did you call it? Her. Mm, it had some weird name. I've, I've forgotten. And she said from herself that she wasn't a succubus, but just between the three of us, and don't tell that to your mate. Understood, Clear?
Tell what?
I
What?
want this to what I'm going to tell you uh, uh, how I describe it. I want that to remain between the three of us. Can you guys do that?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it's um
Jess is gonna pass the joint to Clea.
it's just a bit embarrassing for me to say what I'm going to say. That's all.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you get a weird boner?
Jess is gonna kick you in the shin again.
What? I'm just trying to make it easier.
You're making it harder this way. The situation I meant, not the boner. But yes, I can see you how you would find that funny.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Uh,
Yeah.
it,
No,
English
no,
is
no judgment.
terrible for that. If I could only speak German to you guys, I could avoid these word minefield thingies way better. Ugh.
I
Mm.
mean, if I knew German, I'm pretty sure I could find a way to make things sound dirty too. But, well, you know,
You don't want to know what our word for sex translates word for word into English.
now I do.
You know what? I'll tell you at the end,
Okay.
just to keep it interesting, because you're easily distracted.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, do go on, please.
Okay, so when she turned into a succubus form, she sort of had that like it was basically like in like she basically looked like a succubus from those video games.
Jess's jaw is gonna drop agape a bit.
Those video games?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
You
I
know,
think
with the horns, the wings,
that
and
might be a quad bike moment, dude, because I don't know if I've seen one in video games.
Really? Have you not played what was that fighting
um,
game from Japan with like Morrigan or whatever, and like a vampire that can turn you into a different gender, and like a werewolf that can do uppercuts?
yeah, sort of like that, except that the wings were not on the ass, but they were on the shoulder blades, or where the shoulder blades should be. And d- damn, I mean, she was already like drop dead gorgeous before in a normal thing, but fuck, I didn't even know that somebody could be that beautiful. I really had to keep my shit together, but since you like innuendo, the big head prevailed. So yes, I managed to keep the bad boy down.
So, congrats, you kept it in your pants.
Yes, but yeah, I hadn't quite expected that, but
So,
damn,
where's the embarrassing part?
um,
Did she
um,
like try to siphon energy from you?
um, let's say at that point, I'm pretty sure that she was trying to seduce me.
That's a bad thing, right? Because she's a succubus, right?
According to her, no, and according to Matlock, apparently not. I know too little about Fallen to make a thing, but ooh, let's just say I had a hard time getting her out of my head yesterday.
I, like,
Big head,
I'm
big head.
trying, man. I'm trying.
Ugh,
You keep saying hard time.
a difficult time.
Plus, you're both high.
Um, yeah, but remember someone who's what's the word, like cautioning me about being chummy with the fallen people, and now you're being chummy with one.
Uh, to, I,
Lust
I was a
always
bit
prevails.
overwhelmed by the situation. Okay.
When, yesterday, or when you were telling me not to be chummy with them?
Actually, it wasn't me who was telling you not to be chummy with them
Oh, you
because
told me too.
hmm?
You
No, no,
told
no.
me.
I told you, And that's important, not to be chummy with full blown demons.
So when
Things
you
that just want
bang
to
a
devour
demon,
everything and destroy everything.
do you like
Tyrion
make a
and
Nephilim?
Pamela are not demons, at least not the way I was taught. They are fallen angels. That's something different.
Well, I know number one is not a demon.
Who
But
is number one again?
Karen,
Oh, yes, I think I'll never
are
really get used to the numbers.
aren't like the fallen angels in the Bible though? They said like they sided with like Satan or something to Lucifer, and like they fell and stuff.
I mean, it's like you have an oppressive tyrant and you rebel against
Well,
them, and all of a sudden
well,
you're the
yes, because
bad guy.
if you think about it, Yahweh, the way he's presented in the Bible, he's presented like a basically like a god king or dictator of the Near East of the Bronze Age. So yeah, another reason why I'm not a big fan of him. I don't like tyrants. Just in case that was never clear.
Kind of would be sort of just a tiny wee bit fun just to meet Saint Michael and like Lucifer and see what they did. Maybe, maybe it's a bit
I mean,
tiny
if
bit.
what I read is right, angels didn't have the free will, I guess, that
Yeah,
people had or something, if
exactly.
that's to be believed, which
And the fallen
it's
ones
very
have free
unlikely.
will. It is up to them if they want to be nice or nasty to us.
Huh.
Well, parents
Anyway,
nice.
Um, Pamela was polite enough. I just now realize, of course, that I agreed to something with probably less information than I should have demanded for, but yeah.
Well, I'm not sure
you
about Pam.
weren't thinking with this, were you? He starts patting his forehead.
Oh, for crying out loud, I'm not made of stone.
Well, considering the fact that you're constantly stoned, that's a weird thing to say.
What I'm trying to say is I'm also just a person made of flesh and blood like you guys.
Excuse
He
me,
looks
as
at
you
Clea.
start
Well,
moving
okay,
around her arm.
flesh and blood, and in Clear and my case, also some metal.
Cyborgs, man.
But anyway, I don't know about Pam. I know that she doesn't have much of a personal space perception, I guess, and she likes freaking
Yeah,
people out, maybe because,
yeah.
like,
I'm still a bit confused about the whole situation. But then
yeah,
again,
'cause-
my luck with knowing my luck with women, I probably shouldn't even think about it.
well, at least you could get laid.
At least it's not Sideshow's sister.
Ah,
Uh,
yes. See,
mm,
no twincest.
oh God, they're also twins. Great, great, great. It
uh,
gets more
Well,
and
at
more
least the
disturbing.
versions I knew, yeah.
Anyway, so I was expecting for Taryn to call me, and it was Pam who called me, and I was freaking out. I was like, "Who is this person on the phone, and why she wants me to go there?" But then I went there, and she was there, and Taryn was there, and then we were on a boat, and she went down in the boat, and we were just like shooting at tentacle monsters. And then the dude wasn't there, and I think it was the dude that was in the library. That happened. I don't know. Uh, I guess it was like a week or two ago. Well, it was before the house. It
I
was.
just want to say
Oh,
before the
it
house
was.
and before the library, right?
It was. It was. No, no, no. It was after the library. It was after I puked the black goo.
I still haven't puked
Ah,
any black goo. Maybe it's because I ate the sandwich and it was like to cleanse the black goo. Maybe.
I was quite surprised that that sandwich didn't f you up because in so many of the tales you shouldn't eat the food
Didn't it
from
though?
weird realms. You know, sort of like
Cause if you think about it, ever since we came back, he's so confident, like, and he likes to do drugs, but
What?
not
well, he
weed,
liked to
the
do
good
drugs
drugs.
before.
Well, he was doing weed before. Well, he wasn't dropping acid.
How regularly?
Uh,
What?
I don't know. Anyway, that's
More
not the point
than
here.
okay, okay. And
The point is, the dude
Damien
from
gives
the
Jesse a
library
look.
wasn't in the boat, so he wasn't there. And then I was back, and yeah, I hadn't heard from Terrence since until yesterday, I guess.
Mm-hmm. May I ask what the nature of yours and Taryn's relationship is? You know, just so that I know how how to deal with it and not make it even more awkward.
Jess is gonna put his finger up and looks like he's about to say something, and then he looks at Clea and he shut up.
I mean, to be determined, I guess.
Ah, you're in the
I
phase where you're trying to figure it out. Okay, okay, I'll shut up.
no, or like, I mean, I don't know. Just, I guess we're
Predate.
taking it slow, I suppose.
Okay, no, that's good enough. I can work with that. Hey, I wish you guys the best of luck, whatever the outcome might be.
Why are you asking? It's weird. It stresses me out because I wasn't stressed out and now I am.
Cyborg
Why are you
angel
stressed
babies?
out?
What? Who's talking about babies? What the
Huh?
fuck?
Nothing.
No one,
Nothing.
no one's
Nothing.
talking about.
Yep.
But what's stressing you out, Cleo? What exactly?
Well, I don't know because everyone's been like giving me warnings about him, and what I see and what they see is, I guess, completely different, I suppose.
Yeah, probably most people just automatically assume that he's bad. But I want to make it clear, I don't think that about him. From all that you've told me, he seems a pretty decent guy.
I mean, more decent than some of the other people that we've met, for sure.
Yes, definitely, definitely.
But anyway, we had breadsticks and something with shrimps. It was
Cool.
nice. It was nice, and we went to the movie, and we watched that movie uh with a dude with a uh uh
Actor, or
yeah
can you describe the actor to me?
uh short.
Wait, Tom Cruise?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, yeah.
Wait, how
Oh,
did you get it from? What? Damn, you're really good at this.
who? Me?
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
guessed it
it's not
instantly.
deduction because there are a few movies that have recently come out, and one of them is with that guy who is
Um,
short, right?
I'm
yeah.
just
Yes,
impressed
yes,
that you
he's
watch movies now.
Well, it wasn't my idea. Like the alternative was going dancing, and I don't know how to dance, so I went with the
classic date
movie.
night. You know, dinner, cinema. Why not? Sounds as if you had actually a very nice evening. And you know what? I'm happy for you.
Well, yeah, then something weird happened.
What happened?
Well, we were on top of the storm, like not on
On
top of, like over it.
over it?
Like
Yeah, like
flying?
on a
What,
cloud.
Oh,
And no,
wait. Oh,
Jessie
yeah,
was
yeah,
not
of
on
course, of
drugs.
course. He can do the whole teleport thing. So he
Oh
teleported
yeah, he
you.
does it a lot.
Ah, okay, that would explain it. So he teleported you probably like several kilometers above the storm.
Yeah,
Oh
and we're
wow,
sitting on
I'm
clouds, and
jealous
it was
now.
very
That
well.
must have
Yeah, it
been an
gives you
awesome
perspective.
sight.
Everything looked so small and insignificant down there. You know.
Did you try eating the cloud? It tastes like cotton candy.
No, I didn't try eating the cloud, but it touched the cloud and it blew it like bubbles, and Terran then made a dragon out of one.
Oh
Show
Are
off.
you
wow.
sure you weren't high?
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, not a real dragon, like a clouded dragon, like a dragon-shaped cloud, I guess.
Hey, Jesse, I think
But
he showed her a whole new world.
uh,
Is that a reference to something?
Yes, yes, it is to a famous scene in the in the uh, in Aladdin.
What
There's
the
even a
fuck
song
is
about it.
Aladdin?
it's a Disney
It's
movie.
it's a Disney movie.
Oh, jeez. You guys are insufferable.
It's
You know
really
what?
good though.
Right back at you, homie.
Well, I won't even deny it at this point, because, yeah, well, yeah, I guess
Uh,
that's true.
yeah, I
But
have to
yeah,
say,
I
I
guess,
definitely. Sorry, continue. But
well,
yeah, that must have been cool as hell.
it was very cool. It was very cool. Like, I tried to not be very impressed, though, because
Haha,
Why?
I don't know, man.
women.
I don't know. I just, mm, look,
She has to play hard to get.
no, I'm not playing hard to get. Just I'm worried that he'll be
I'm
bored of
just pulling
me.
your leg, homie.
Like I don't know. Like he's been around for a few centuries, I guess. Oh shit! Why am I thinking that again? But he said that he finds me interesting and that he's interested.
Well,
Let's just
you
say
are an
that
interesting
Jess
person.
is just looking at your arm now.
What?
As you say he finds you interesting, Jess is gonna stare at your arm.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Just looking at something interesting.
Why? Look, I'm not just my arm.
Uh-huh.
Look,
He's
it's
a
not a
smart.
fetish thing, okay? I asked him that a long time ago.
How can you
Ah,
be sure that he isn't lying, though?
How can I be sure that?
way to
How
crap on my mood, dude.
What?
to me?
Just, you know,
I guess sometimes we just have to have to
a
try and
leap
have
of
faith.
faith.
Yes, yes.
Well, it's not even that, but compared to all the other, well, like most of the other peeps, I mean, apart from you guys, he's been very real with me, okay? Like, he's honest with me. When I ask him something, he speaks his mind. He doesn't, you know, sugarcoat.
Mm,
So why would he
interesting.
lie about that?
Exactly. His actions so far have been nothing but friendly, right?
Ah,
Right. Good.
flirty too.
In that case, he obviously likes you.
Oh yeah,
Great.
and he kissed me too.
Okay, yeah, he's fallen for you. He's fallen for you hard.
Fallen.
I wouldn't go that far. I
Hey,
mean,
I didn't come up with the English language. It was some of you guys, your
well,
guys'
it
ancestors. I'm
wasn't
just
me.
using phrases that I learnt in school.
Well, yeah, but anyway, I wouldn't go that far. I don't know,
Or at the very least, he has a crush on you.
but he's okay with going on my pace, so I guess that's good because I'm like,
That's very good.
yeah,
I mean, he's not trying to rush you into anything. Uh, that's a good sign.
yeah. Tell me that. Oh, you know what? No, don't tell me anything.
You know what? It's none of her business what you do in your free time, and
Yes.
who you are meeting or not, as long as you're not putting us or yourself in real danger.
I mean, is
It's
falling off a
nobody's
cloud
business.
dangerous?
Did you fall off a cloud?
No, but could it be a possibility? I don't know,
I've
but it was
never.
nice up there.
I'm actually surprised that the cloud was as sort of solid as it was. Huh.
Well,
Maybe he
I
used some magic. Who knows?
maybe like honestly, I can't even be surprised with anything anymore. Anything's fucking possible. I try not to
Yeah.
think about it because if I think about it like really, really hard scientifically, my brain will further break, and that wouldn't help anyone. I think.
Yeah. The more I
Magic.
try to
That's all you need
figure
to
it
think.
out, the uh,
It
the
is
more
magic.
it and Damien's hand, right hand shakes a little bit again. Oh, for fuck's sake! Yes, I know. No, I'm not
What?
talking. I'm not actually talking to my hand. It's more I'm just like frustrated with myself. This sh-
How about the
bloody
tattoo? Did you show
shake
her the
is.
tattoo?
Um, I was debating if I should, and it just sort of didn't come up again, so I didn't. I I
Oh, it's
I
okay,
don't
because you
know if
don't
I
really
have
know
should
her.
have or not have or
What
whatever.
happens if you touch the sword with that hand? Like with the
Damien walks
tattoo out?
over, touches the sword, lifts it up, moves it a bit around, puts it back down. Nothing.
Huh?
But yeah, I
Although
don't know
you know
about
what's weird? Um,
you know that
um,
Pam is Darren's sister, right?
hmm? What did you say?
You know that Pam is Darren's sister, right?
Of course she is. Of course she is.
Oh, you didn't know.
Oh no.
Oh, well, now you know. I mean, like, sort of like sister, I guess. I'm not 100% sure how families work in their
Mhm.
species, I want to say. But that sounds wrong.
Their kind? Well, I guess
That
that sounds
sounds big
wrong
at
as
it.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, no, I can't really
Angels.
explain
How it
people.
works for angels.
Uh, um,
Oh, now you're making me
amongst their
question
culture,
things.
amongst their culture. There we go. Amongst
Yeah,
their culture.
yeah.
That sounds all.
I
Hmm.
didn't know that angels could reproduce.
Haven't you read like the thing about Nephilims and stuff?
The what?
Nephilims, those big human thingies where the angel sleeps with a human and they make strong babies.
Yeah, yeah, and then giants walk the earth. Yes, I remember that from. Yeah, we had it in school in religion class. Yeah,
Um,
it was some really weird shit.
You could ask Darren about it.
I. Mm,
Might
in
you
what
know what, Jesse?
context
That might give
exactly?
him the wrong idea,
Like, in what
like a
context?
wrong signal.
Yeah,
Because it would
exactly.
be weird for Clea to say, "Hey, let's, take our time," and then she comes, "Hey, yeah, so I found out angels can also make babies. What do you think about that?" What do you think he would? assume from a question like that. It would be sort of the same as
To be fair,
if
I don't think that
Pamela
this is
suddenly
how
turned around and said, "Hey, I want your baby." What the fuck?
I,
Get
I
it?
I don't want anyone's baby. I don't want a baby. I
That is perfectly
I
reasonable
mean I would be okay
in
with a
your
hamster, I guess.
condition. Yeah.
Hmm.
I was just trying to make a point.
Yeah, well,
But
but
anyway,
I am
sounds as
kind of
if you had a
curious
lovely
though.
evening. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but now I'm being curious. I mean, can angels, do that sort of thing again? I don't know.
From what I've heard, there do exist half angels, or exactly those Nephilim as you described them. Um, Technically, depending on how you look at it, um, Izanami from Shinto religion, there they would probably call them kami or gods, but uh, I know that some creatures that are called demigods can be of half half fallen angel, half
Didn't
human.
you say Saisho was like the son of a god?
His, if I remember correctly, exactly, his mother is a celestial, so a being under which angels fall as well, and his father was a human.
There you go, Clea.
Well, so they I don't know how to put this elegantly. So they have
So
all
let's
the
try to be
right
blunt.
parts, right?
Yes, correct. I think if you had a celestial mother and a human mother, that it probably wouldn't work. The downstairs plumbing has to be compatible.
I'm not sure I'm getting what you mean.
Okay, the uh, if just hypothetical, purely hypothetical, um, if a human woman would want to bear a half angel, the angel would have to be
Talking
male.
about babies. I'm talking about the other
Are
stuff.
you wondering if you can bone Terran?
Jesse, I'm really trying very hard not to bitch slap you right now.
Please don't.
Then stop doing that. You keep doing that. I
Eh,
don't know. Are you trying to bone Jess?
no.
Are you sure? Because
Yes.
Bobs think you are.
No.
You are.
No. 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 Nah.
Bob
Yep,
seems
that's the right answer. Nah.
Why?
like a
What's
decent
wrong
enough
with you?
fellow.
What?
What?
I mean, I only
Anyway,
yes.
you were saying about um something.
I've forgotten what I was talking about.
What I was
The
asking
Plumbing?
if
starting to hit.
if if they have the same parts that we have. I don't care what compatibility you're talking
Aha!
about or babies. I
As
don't care
far as
about
I
babies.
know, yes. Actually, yes. Definitely yes. Uh, yes.
I could always
Because
go.
quad bike, but trust me, yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
that's what I was asking. And Jesse, shut the fuck up.
What?
Your thoughts are too loud.
So are yours,
Okay.
Clear. sometimes. I'm not criticizing you. I'm just trying to be honest with you.
Hey now, you don't know what my thoughts are.
Oof.
No, but sometimes they're so loud that they come out of your mouth, even when you don't plan them to.
Wow. uh, ah, I am offended. Like,
Yeah.
okay, give me one example of my thoughts that came out that shouldn't have been out. I don't know.
Yeah, ask a stone dude to remember stuff from like a week ago. Ooh, that's a
Ha, so
very
you are
good one.
talking out of your ass.
No, I'm currently talking out of my mouth.
Well, technically, the ass is also kind of a mouth. You know that in
Okay,
utero you develop
uh,
your asshole before your mouth.
I didn't know that, but in that case, Damian, whose eyes have become proper pink, turns around and does the Ace Ventura cheek talking review. Oh
Oh
well,
god.
in that case, I should probably talk to you in this way.
Oh gosh. Ah,
And he
yeah.
turns
And
around
now the
again.
mature one.
You know what? You know what? You know what? I thought if you guys can be immature, so can I. To be fair, I have to say I do feel younger around you guys.
It's still weird that when I think about it, that you are younger than us, technically speaking, but we're older than you.
Well,
Technically 12 or some shit. Yes, it's
in
bizarre
this
beyond.
dimension, I guess.
Hmm?
In this
Hmm.
dimension, but how old are you anyway?
Uh, a mischievous smile comes over Damien's face, and then he decides against it. 31.
Damn. Uh,
To be
Well, I
fair,
can't really
he looks
comment
more
on
like
anything
28,
because
to be
I
fair.
don't really know how old I am, so I can't really comment. But I know that this dude is young as shit. Uh,
I'm 20.
yeah, I don't know how old I
Yeah.
am.
You know, what if we go find like a life mage and we like ask her to date your, body?
Should well, if it is something that you can do with the third level of life magic, then I should be able to do that myself. I mean, I can heal other people. I can do quite a few things with
I'm
life
not
magic.
sure that that would be very accurate, though.
But
It
yeah,
will
good.
give us a ballpark.
But but you know what? I shouldn't be shooting that idea down thing. Yeah, who knows? Maybe the next time I see Dahlia, or I can get one of the verbena to date me. No,
Um,
no,
I
no,
I
no.
don't think she would
To
be
find
interested.
out what my age is. I mean, I'm pretty sure that I'm 31.
I mean, I assume that your age is retained from where you were in Dublin.
Yes, I had celebrated my 31st not long before, you know what.
Yeah, but I still believe that there might be a version of you here too, since there is one of the sister fucker dude.
Yeah, Damien's handshaking gets worse.
Okay, you know what? Let's not talk about this. Want some more pizza?
Uh, yeah, yeah.
Pizza is awesome.
Microwave that pizza,
Yeah,
We
okay.
can
please.
just buy a new one, right?
Why? Old
Because
pizza is equally good.
it
And still
gets
open the fridge and
soggy.
get pizza and toss it in the microwave.
Uh,
And Damien rolls up the second one, the shaking slowly subsiding.
So,
Okay.
Jesse, how's your sister?
well, Why?
Uh, cause I know you have a sister.
Yeah, she's in Switzerland. Yeah.
Oh, where in Switzerland, roughly? I'm curious. In the north, in the south, in the east, in the west, in the
In a boarding
German-speaking
school,
part,
probably.
in the
What?
Italian-speaking part.
Why would she be in a boarding school?
I don't know. Isn't that what people in Switzerland do?
No,
No, no,
she works
they
there.
do. Oh,
She's in Zurich. I think that's how I pronounce it. I think.
Zurich. Yes,
Yes.
yes. I've been. I was there a few times for some seminars and stuff. Lovely city.
Yeah.
Well, I lived on the southern part of Germany, so for us that was just hop across the southern border and voila,
Yeah.
there you were.
She's
And they speak a similar dialect to us Swabians, so it's
mm,
really easy to communicate with them.
she's
At least
doing some
German
stuff with
speakers.
computers, if I recall correctly.
You don't know?
Something about programming something for like a bank or something.
Yeah, sounds about right. Zurich is the banking center of Switzerland, after all, and for many places in Europe.
Yeah, I don't ask about that stuff 'cause it's like, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean,
So, did you tell them that you dropped out?
She knows
Does she know why?
a bit. Yes, I kinda told, even though afterwards the professor told me that if I tell people, they might get found by Mentex. So I kinda regret that.
Oh, How would how would
I don't know. The professor said like if I tell regular people, like
the
they might be in danger, become
technocracy.
targeted or something. But
Yeah. To be fair, that is more a move that the technocracy would do.
it was like I don't. But yeah, something the professor said something like that. I kind of regret that. But yeah, she's helping hide it. Yes,
what
uh,
exactly did you tell her then?
I kind of showed her instead of telling, because I think telling would be stupid because she think I'm crazy. So
I
I
think it would have been better if she thought you were crazy, honestly.
I showed her, and yeah, it hurt, but yeah, it was yeah,
Because of the
yeah.
paradox.
But I regret that because the professor said that
Did you
yeah,
tell the professor about it?
no,
Okay,
because he
good.
said not to tell, like not to tell people because
Yeah, but
like
that was after the fact, though, right?
yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah,
I
don't
Uh,
want
tell.
to tell someone.
Yeah,
you
don't tell
remember
him.
the 8 rules that we got, uh, the 8 rules that were dictated to us by Mina?
What, do
Yeah,
you remember them?
Yes,
I think so. Something
What?
about yeah, yeah. I wrote it down somewhere.
exactly. And one of the ones is be subtle with your arts so that the sleepers don't know what you are because they don't really understand it. It's basically a sort of, keep everything hush hush sort of policy.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, Jesse, if you're worried about her, I'd be more than happy to come along. I know southern Germany and northern Switzerland reasonably well. I even know Zurich a little bit. So,
But
if you would just want some support or somebody who stays back in the alley you
It's
know,
fine.
as
She'll be
backup.
fine. No one will know, right? It's not like they'll like scan everyone or something, right?
Uh,
Their memories. Yeah.
to be fair, as long as she has keeping shut about it, you know, um, as long as she's keeping it a secret, I would say to 80% she should be fine.
Yeah,
I
that's
would
yeah,
love to say 100, but I don't want to lie to you either. There is always a certain amount of risk involved.
yeah.
That 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 was basically also the. I wish I could tell you, but uh, fucking quad bike, man.
Yeah,
But
Is that who you
let's
want
just
to
say,
unsleep?
huh?
what? What?
What?
I-
No,
I-
no, no, no.
I'm a bit confused.
Don't worry about it. That's fine. Yeah.
Um, to be fair, if you're worried, dude, I learned it from you. If you are worried about it, speak about it because then we can do something.
Haha. It's fine. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay, dude. You know what? I won't push you further on this one. Fair enough. Okay, so we know. I just want to let you know, whatever happens,
Mm-hmm.
you can ask
Thank
me for
you.
help.
Yeah.
Of course, and he knocks on wood. Hopefully, it never comes to it. See,
Well, I
didn't
wouldn't
jinx
mind
anything.
going too, but don't know how I would be able to pass through
Yeah,
airport
airport
security thing.
with your arm. Yeah.
Just tell them I'll deal with it
Oh
if
wait.
you want to come.
Oh, oh shit. Yeah, yeah.
Well,
That's
if I
a
tell them it's a prosthetic, maybe they'll ask me to remove it. How do I remove it? It's attached
It's
to me.
it's you know what, it'll be fine. I'll just make some bullshit up. It's fine. I'll tell them it's like
to be fair.
experimental thing from Canada
Airport security currently.
currently.
Have there been any terror attacks lately, like in the last half year or so?
Terror attacks?
Huh?
Where? I don't
Oh,
know.
you know, like airplane kidnapping, like stuff in the 80s.
Uh,
What?
In
there was a
don't
movie, I think.
Yeah, based on actual things that happened in the 80s, and I can speak about that because that's also in your past. So
Well,
there we go.
you mean
Ha.
snakes on a plane?
What?
Uh,
There were snakes there?
It's like On Air. Have you like seen that with Nicolas Cage? He had like this bunny and like the convicts
uh,
were like it,
I was more thinking of sort of Saudi style terrorists, that they pull out
what?
guns, for example, and say we are
Um,
commandeering this airplane, or Cubans, or shit
I
like
don't
that.
think that's something that happens, dude.
Okay, so that hasn't happened in the recent past.
What?
Not that I know of. I mean, it's not a thing.
Why?
It's not a
Is
thing.
there
Good,
like
good, good,
what?
good.
Is there
Just
something?
Why?
quad bike,
Oh, fuck.
but the quad
Uh,
bike is not now. It's not pertinent to now.
should we like call the Pentagon or something?
You know what? No, because I just asked to double check. That one, I asked to double check, and the answer is no. There haven't been any terror attacks in like the last 5 years on airplanes, right?
Uh,
As
I
far as you
don't
guys
think
Um,
know,
so.
that would have been
what
big
does
news.
this have to do with my arm?
Okay, I was just thinking. Okay, I was just thinking about how big is security at the airports. That's all.
Well, if
Look,
I
there
we
should.
can
hasn't been
just
any terror attacks, then the security is pretty good, I'd say.
look. If you guys want to go to Switzerland, we can just make some fake papers in the library or whatever, and like uh get some papers about cybernetic experimentations and like how we have to attach it to her nerves to make
It's
it work
you know
and like
what? If anything, experimental prosthetics with bioelectrical sensors or something like that. The
yeah,
more
It's not
jargony,
yet developed.
yeah, that's why it's
it's
experimental.
Yeah,
prototype.
what if they don't let me go and
It's
what if
like
they don't let me leave from Switzerland? It's
I
a
don't.
risk.
It's like don't worry about it, okay?
You can leave Switzerland pretty easily, actually. There via train. In the case of Lake
We can like
Geneva,
get
via
like a
ship.
boat.
Exactly, boat. There we
We can
go.
like rent a private plane.
Can't we just find someone to teleport us there?
We
I
probably
mean,
could. We
we could
probably
ask the
could.
guy who's always looking after you.
Oh yeah.
Your babysitter.
Yeah.
What's his name
Yeah.
again?
Uh what's his
Oh,
name, Jesse?
I don't remember.
we definitely have
Uh
to change that.
oh yeah, wait, I have the notebook here. What let me
Exactly.
check.
So first you take your number.
17
Hmm.
is the
Yeah.
number. Chris Auburn. Yes.
Chris Open. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I'm sure we would find a way to
We're
convince him
just
to do that.
visiting. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
what? Yeah, it's just visiting. Why are we
I
talking about going to Switzerland again?
uh, sorry because because in the first instance I thought you were horribly worried about your sister, so we were just trying to
Yeah,
brainstorm ways
it,
of
yeah,
supporting you.
but it's fine. Nothing will happen, and yeah, it's fine.
If if it's any consolation to you, in the whole time that elapsed between now and my past, Switzerland uh, never had trouble with you know what. It remained safe. So come to think of it, it's probably like the best place for her to
Who
be.
would attack Switzerland?
There you go. Exactly.
I mean,
Nobody.
yeah, that's the neutral zone, right?
It
Yeah,
is officially a neutral country. Yes. Uh, Plus, it's a pretty safe place, I have to say.
not like she'll be there forever as well. After that thing is done, she'll go somewhere else. I think maybe home, and yeah.
Exactly.
Let's just stop worrying about it. It'll be
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. I think you know what? I agree with you, Jesse. I think uh, we should stop that before we work ourselves into a
But
tizzy.
yeah, if you
I
guys
think
want to go to Switzerland, we can go to Switzerland like a tourist thing. It'll be fine.
yeah, come to think of it, yeah, yeah.
Only if we teleport.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
to, I would have to find out how lax security is on ships, like cruise ships.
Why would we take a ship? It's gonna take forever. What are we gonna do all this time? I mean, I'm
I
thinking
would,
of the 12-hour plane ride and that bores my brains out. Imagine a ship. No, no, no.
why don't
Ship's
you,
bad.
if it bores your brains out, why don't you take something like a Game Boy with you? That's what I used to do.
Because I'm not a kid. And she
What?
will like look around because she's totally bullshitting. She does have a Game Boy, of course.
Damien sort of goes like, you know what? Um, uh, who knows? Maybe it was different, or maybe it is a bit different here. But where I come from, you can be a grown up and still enjoy things.
I'm
Mm,
enjoying things.
For example,
everyone
before
in
I
my
came up
campus was
here,
playing Pokemon.
a lot of my peers absolutely enjoy anime, and it's nothing wrong or weird or strange.
Well, I
It's
have a
actually
Yeah,
quite interesting.
PlayStation.
Tsunami's really good.
Actually,
PlayStation.
come to think of it, I probably should actually go to local flea markets and see if I can get myself a NES and a 64, and as long as they're cheap,
Well,
because
I have a PlayStation. You
awesome.
guys want to
Oh,
play anything?
you
Sure.
know what? Oh, wait. I remember there was something else. One of you wanted to ask me, and I said I would answer it at the end. Ooh. What was the question again?
I don't remember.
Because I mentioned something and then
I remember
some.
you mentioning something, but I don't remember what.
Mm, mm.
Well, I think playing PlayStation 2 is more important anyway, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Okay,
and set it up.
Yeah.
but yeah. Oh, now I remember, Jesse. Um, I hope you're keeping to your own rule and only taking, the medicine once every 3 days.
Uh huh.
Because I sort of realized you are watching me, but who is watching you?
I'm watching me. It's fine.
Okay. I
It's
mean,
just
heck, even if you were taking more regularly, it's just more important to me that we're honest with each other. Uh,
uh, yeah.
because like or hate Mina, she did point out something the last time um, I was there for a practice session, hermetic
Wait,
magic. There we go, and that was that I was trying to make Clear look better
what?
than mm, how should I say, white knighting. I think that's the term that I was white knighting for Clear.
Okay.
Hmm.
Why would she say that?
Probably because I was, but then again,
Okay.
it's sort of hard. Clear's my homie. You're my homie. You
Uh,
guys are the closest thing to. Mm, and Damien stops himself from saying what he wanted to say.
Jess is gonna stand up and pat you on the shoulder, and he's gonna go to Clea's room. Let's go play some PlayStation.
Oh, she was sitting up in the living room.
No, I mean like, yeah. He
It's
goes,
comfier there,
yeah, yeah,
bigger TV and all that.
yeah.
Ah, fuck the pretenses. You guys are the closest thing to family that I have. And he just moves and sort of hand me a controller. What games do you have here?
Group
I
hag.
you know what? Yeah, screw it.
Please don't crush my spine.
Why would I crush your spine?
I don't know.
Like,
Like
Don't
seriously, have
worry.
you ever seen me doing that?
you broke my phone.
I asked for permission first.
That's still scary. Anyway, let's go play.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You know
well,
what? After all this magical nonsense, yeah, some good old-fashioned video games.
yeah, let's play
Ah,
some Tekken or something.
yeah. I used to rule at that game.
Oh, yeah? Well,
Yeah.
prepare to eat my dust.
You know what? You will eat your words.
uh, prepare to be amazed.
I can't think of a catchy slogan right now, so sorry.
Just saying, the cybernetic arm has many benefits. It doesn't get tired mashing buttons, so
Ha, my
you might
stamina
as
is legendary.
you might as well surrender now.
Ha, no machine will beat me.
I bet you've been beaten by a machine before.
Ha, mind over matter.
Fuck's sakes.
Actually, I'm good at mind and matter. So there.
Well, yeah. With my life magics, I can keep my stamina going forever.
Can we just
It's not a
play
marathon,
enough
you know. It's
cheating?
a video game.
Look,
Oh,
let's
just let me
just
enjoy
fight.
it. Just let me enjoy it. Oh, come on. The shit talking is part of the fun.
Yeah, you should try it sometime.
Uh, I don't need to shit talk. I have all the skills. Well,
Ah,
just
there you go. There you
Oh,
go. There you go, little bro.
uh,
But you know
okay. Let's.
what? I want to see. I want you to put your money where your mouth is and show us how good your moves actually are.
uh, okay. I will give you $50 if you beat me.
Deal.
Easy. Very easy.
Yeah, we can end it from there.
Yeah. Let me do the thing. Yeah, so thank you players for playing and watchers for watching. This has been another scene of Orlando Ascended. We'll see you all next time.